Yo, what is going on, guys? Aspect Gaming back once again on episode 5 of GTNH. And we're going to start today off by collecting my first steel. My first 10 steel, actually. And that gets us our quest done. What is this giving me? Iron ore? What do I care? Alright, so this is going to open up quite a lot of things for us. So down here is LV. Not ready for that right at this moment. So what I'm more interested in is getting the tools which will allow me to gather resources to get into a better spot where I can start LV. So we're going to move up over here, we're going to move over here, and then we're going to start going down here. So Alamite. How am I making this? Aluminum, steel, obsidian. Okay. We'll bookmark this. I can't bookmark it. Alright, we're just going to have to figure out the ratio. Oh, you know what? There's actually a better ratio than that. You can make the Alamite dust. How do I do that again? Yeah, here it is. Okay, I need to get obsidian dust, though. I'm not able to do that right now. Oh, I know what the reasoning is. So I gotta make a steel pickaxe head. So we'll pop one in. Using up all my lava, but we'll have access to the nether soon, so it's not gonna be a problem at all. Alright, we're gonna let that go. And then we're gonna upgrade our pickaxe. Alright, we're upgraded. Now we gotta level up the mining XP. What am I gonna mine? What are we gonna look for? I guess we just need iron. Let's go grab iron. And if I run through a magnetite vein, we get gold as well. So we'll do that. Alright, pickaxe is at obsidian mining level. Let's go over here. So we're gonna go get some of that. Alright, next big upgrade here, Alamite dust. 16 will do it for now. I guess that's all that we really need for quite a while. Actually, no, never mind. We need a lot of it. We gotta make 2 large plates. That's enough, though, right? That's enough for 2 large plates. Okay, the size of the smelter is a problem. I think I'm gonna try to address that. I should try to find a village. And, you know, how do I do this? Yeah, I need to look for a village. Yeah, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. This is the way to get seared bricks. Don't sit there mining grout. There's no point. Just find one of these and then look at how many we get. Hey, it's a random Thaumonomicon. We'll take it. Oh boy. Yeah, don't get me into that yet. Alright guys, there's a big moment right here. Tool Forge is completed. Alright, and with this thing, we're going to be able to get hammers, excavators, lumber axes, all these great things. A cleaver? Maybe a little bit. First up is the hammer, though. And this is where things get a little bit annoying, is I need to get a lot of materials real quick. And now that I remember it, can I get away with obsidian parts? Durability. See, that's reinforced 3. I think that's pretty good. The problem with this, though, is that the hammers, the tools upgrade faster the lower their durability. I feel like reinforced is going to make it a lot worse. I'm not sure, though. And man, the steel is slow. I need to upgrade that significantly. Very, very significantly. We need to get a lot of steel very quickly. See, I'm not going to be waiting around for all that for forever. Okay, hold up. How are we making this hammer? What do they recommend? You know, let me just make it all out of, this is the version I can just make it all out of wood. Or not wood, stone. Yeah, hold up. Let me just do this. And we can upgrade it later. I got my next batch of steel done. So we're only making it 10 at a time right now, which is not good. If it was 40 at a time, I'd be happier, but I have an evil plan to get even more of it. All right, so we can make these little parts. Next up is the flint and steel. So I'm going to hold off on the hammer for just a minute. Even though I got my tool forge done, we're going to wait. And that's because you can't use stone to make your tool anymore, which I don't know how recent that was. I feel like I've done that in the last couple of years in this, so maybe they removed that. I made one extra rod by accident, but we'll use it, I promise you. I need a flint. But yeah, I'm going to go to the Nether, and we're going to get a ton of netherrack, and we're going to use that. We can also do some nether mining as well. I need to get barrels and stuff, too. I have so much iron now. Kind of a problem. Alright, so throw that there. I have an obsidian plate. I think I'm going to save this. I don't really want to use it right now. So we're going to put it in there. And yeah, let's go make a portal. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting, but maybe I'll think of it in a minute. Alright, here we go. So there's a bunch of reasons I want to go to the Nether. Nether Gardens for the healing axe is one of them. Bone is another one. We just need to hope we spawn by the bone pillars. Netherrack is another one. Tetrahedrite is another one. There's so many good reasons. And of course we spawn on a bunch of soul sand. But it's okay. Let's go and get some of this netherrack. And then for now, I think that's all we're going to do here. But pretty soon we'll be back, because there's quite a lot of things that we want to get here. Alright, so now I should be able to do all this. Can I? I'm not sure. Maybe I can't make the head out of it. Let me take a look. No, it does totally say you can. Wait, what's wrong with that then? That's strange. I feel like... Oh, look, though, the mining level's kind of messed up. Hold on, let me see if I can still do it. Because, yeah, the tool parts are removed, even though the tools are technically here. I guess you can't do that. Okay, yeah, here it is. You gotta use an extruder to do it. I don't think we're gonna be doing that right now. Man, they make this difficult now. Alright, I guess we're just gonna use iron then. Yeah, they really are making it tough on me. Because I don't want to use steel. I don't make steel quickly enough right now to really be able to afford that. And maybe bronze is an option. Hold on, let me take this back. We could use bronze, because it's still better than iron, technically. And I have no problem with making a lot of bronze. So we can do that. Okay, yeah, that's a good compromise. We'll keep one netherrack plate, and the other one will be the obsidian plate. Maybe later on we'll make a new hammer. The goal of it is to make it entirely out of netherrack to tank the durability. Or maybe make it out of something even worse than netherrack to tank the durability extremely hard. I don't know, we have to see. Okay, but all we need is the hammerhead then. And do I have that made? I don't think that I do. Okay, I have this here. I should have more aluminum brass. I do. And then the bronze. I, of course, put one extra bronze in. I gotta empty this smeltery. I actually don't have an ingot cast right now. I guess we could make one right now. Then I can clean this thing out. It's bad to keep so many random things in your smeltery because you're gonna accidentally alloy some stuff that you didn't mean. You're gonna do things you didn't mean to do. So it's really best practice to keep it clean. Let's get this thing going. think it looks better like that. Okay, so this is my starter hammer. What kind of mine speed do I have? 2.34. Okay, that's not terrible for it. Alright, so we got to use this to level it up. Then we can put on some lapis onto it, and then with some redstone on. So that will be my plan. So what do I want to mine right now? Let's go take a look at our resources. Copper. Yeah, it looks like copper is what I need. So maybe we go look for a tetrahedrite vein. We can do that. Can I find... Yeah, I can find some copper. Okay. So we're going to use copper. Oh. So we'll take this. Where is my ore wand? This guy right here. We'll do this, and then typically a tetrahedrite spawns very high up in the air. But this might still find small ores. Yeah, 80 to 120. So this thing might still detect small ores, and if it does, we'll know where it is. So that's what we will do. So in the meantime, we're actually going to go to the Nether, and we're going to break blocks with this #1. And I should bring a bunch of bronze to help prepare this as well. But we're just going to break blocks to level it up, do some mining, but we're also going to look for the Nether gardens. So I really want the gardens because it's going to allow me to work towards the healing axe very soon. There's only a couple gardens I haven't found. I haven't found the desert garden. I think I'm missing the ground garden. I'm not sure where those ones spawn, but I've seen them in biomes similar to this one before. So I think I would just have to look a little bit for that. And then we're pretty much done. Like, I've had the gardens growing for a while now. So we should be able to do the gardens, which is usually the harder part of the healing axe, and then just like a bunch of micro crafting and bone milling and planting to finish it all up. Okay. I should have brought blocks, but you know, we can go break some stuff to get blocks. I think it's time for some fun in the Nether. Oh my god, please leave me alone. Dude, I almost died from that thing. The food is such an issue. Alright, but we'll make it. We're gonna start mining. Alright, I barely even walked anywhere when we found chalcopyrite veins. 2 of them. They appear to be below this lava lake, though. So I'm gonna do my best to get down here without dying multiple times. So we'll see how that goes. Guys, we are so lucky. So at the end of my chalcopyrite vein is a sulfur vein, which is exactly what I needed to find like very soon anyways. So you get sulfur and sphalerite from this. I forget why you need sphalerite, but I know it's useful. Like very useful. So we're gonna prioritize this. This place is awesome. The mining is so efficient here. And once I get fortune on this hammer, it's gonna get even better. I should actually hold off on mining this sphalerite, because I remember it being like a little bit of a pain to get a hold of. It's a little bit frustrating to find the veins for it, and you already get so much sulfur. Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting to get my modifier. I'm already 25% of the way there. I didn't even break the hammer once. It's going great. I'm in high spirits right now. You forget what it's like to have the hammer when you don't have it for a little bit. But man, it's good. Oh, there it is, guys. We got the +1 modifier. Yo, where am I going to store all this stuff? I'm getting so many resources. I think it's time to upgrade my chests. Like, very significantly upgrade them. So, what's a little bit annoying is that gold is a bit hard to come by right now. What happened here? Well, I guess the lava turned that into stone. That's interesting. We can hold on to most of this stuff, I guess. Alright, now that we have the modifier, let's do some work. Oh, I hear my machine failing. Love to hear that when you come back. I think I know why. So this is still heating up. And I threw a bunch of iron in here to press. Let me get my soft mallet. The forge hammer is quite demanding in terms of steam right now. It's hard for me to keep up with it. Alright, I can't eat any more potatoes. Okay, what was I gonna do? I got distracted by the forge hammer. Oh yeah, chests. Oh yeah, we gotta reorganize our area and sort of get it sorted out. And while I'm thinking about it, let's break all this stone and replace it with new blocks, because I'm tired of looking at stone and dirt. Yeah, we're gonna go with the very like Greg Tech type base, where it's just like completely random blocks everywhere. And of course, this like little hidey hole is not gonna be the permanent base. It's just gonna be the base of operations for the time being. There's supposed to be a crafting station here. I mean, I guess we're gonna move out of this little like zone here, so let's do this. Okay, so this is just gonna be a little entrance. Maybe we'll just keep this stuff here for the heck of it. But I want to put my storage room. Maybe I'm gonna dig all this out here. My hammer's broke. Okay. Yeah, now that I can actually dig easily, we can make a lot of room. So yeah, let's make a little bit of an area. I'm getting a spot for ore processing. Maybe we'll just keep going out this way, so we can have the kind of the steam run in a straight line, and then over here I'll put storage and things like that. So I think that'll work. Yeah, let me dig out a spot. We're just gonna throw down a ton of chests, and then they're gonna stay there basically until I get the means to build a better area, because it's very frustrating for me to like try to build stuff in like lower tiers. I'd rather have access to like maybe like basic flight, at least a building wand, and automated resources to get cool blocks. Alright, so we're gonna make a whole bunch of chests. And we're just gonna make new ones instead of making the upgrades. What am I missing? Double iron plates. I thought I had them. Oh, I put them away by accident. Okay. Oh, I broke my file. Okay, we can make... No, I'm not gonna make a steel file right at this moment. The steel is a bit too hard to come by. So we'll just make 2 iron ones. We're gonna get organized really soon, by the way. The chests are gonna be solved. Okay. So then... I need more chests. Yeah, that works. Alright, 8 iron chests. We'll upgrade to gold, like, as we can. It's not really a super high priority for me. But yeah, let's start stacking stuff up. I guess we'll do this. I feel like 4 is too tall. Maybe it's okay. Let me put labels here. Now I feel like it should be like right there. I'm just trying to envision what I want this to be. Okay, that should work fine. So the bottom ones are going to be like resources. So stuff that's actually useful. How devastating are signs to make in this? Okay, not that bad. Just make a bunch of signs. No, let's like make 16 planks in them, see how many we get. I didn't know that recipe. Alright, this is more than enough. Alright, let me sort out my systems. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to organize. Alright, our first little makeover is done. Good enough for now. So I'm going to extend this area out this direction. And we're going to finish off the rest of the steam machines. And then start working on some ore processing. Because we're going to need it. Alright guys, it's the next day for me. I stayed up late last night, so I didn't really record anything extra, but I did a bunch of random stuff. We have a wall, a rubber wood now, and a new farming area. So I'm gradually putting down Pam's crops here. I'm going to go out on an expedition and get like a ton of bone meal. And I'm going to start just growing whatever I can, really. I don't have an organization to it. I don't really know if I should, but I'm just going to do some stuff to try to get better food, because it's really annoying eating this like piecemeal food that barely fills anything, and then hoping I get food from loot bags or quests. So the good news is we have this mod called Cooking for Blockheads. It got backported to this version, and we're going to be working on doing this quest. So I'm in the middle of that right now. I think I can actually afford most of it. I'm working on the coal blocks right now, but I didn't see if I had the quartz. I think I have a little bit of it. Yeah, not enough though. I can go look for it because I want to go to the Nether anyways. So I'm going to go do another expedition. We're going to be looking for bone blocks. I should bring some building blocks with me. And maybe I'll make some armor too, just so I don't accidentally die randomly. I'm working on like making a lot of iron plates right now too, because it's going to be really, really helpful to have them like pre-made, so I don't have to worry about it later. Because yeah, pretty soon we're going to be upgrading our power. I don't think it's going to be today in this video, but very soon, because I need better processing. It's quite annoying. I'm not taking my plates with me. But yeah, I think we're going to focus on getting the food situation fixed right now. It's just kind of simple. You know what else I could do? Before I leave, I want to refill these things because they're a little bit low. I did like an ungodly amount of searching for aluminum gravel, and I barely found any of it. So we need to make do with what we got. We're going to make a lumber axe and an excavator, and I think I have all the stuff that I need for it. We can make a wooden binding. Yeah, okay, we'll make a wooden binding. That's fine. I want to save as many as I can. Oh, I don't have any patterns. I need to get more paper. And you know, there's a better recipe for paper right now too, isn't there? I could use Chad. Yeah, I don't think I have sugarcane planted though. I didn't find any. Okay, I'll go find sugarcane and plant that. Oh, I also got animals. I don't think I mentioned that. I got cows and sheep. I should actually go breed those. I need to get more chests. That's kind of like the other roadblock is the wood, because it's so lame breaking the wood with my mattock. It's like I'm very lazy about getting it, so I want to get my upgrade. Here we go. Like I'll just steal this chest real quick. It doesn't even really need to be there. That's kind of like the chests I've been throwing large recipes in, or like projects in. It's always good to have like a little project chest. Okay, so I'll make more children. And there we go. So just keep doing that every now and then. The main reason is I need leather for a lot of stuff that I want to be doing, mainly backpack creation. Because man, your inventory feels so small in this mod pack, I'll tell you that much. And you're constantly wanting to get it expanded. And I never knew about this, but this, that's not Travelers, what is it? There's a backpack mod in here. Yeah, this thing, Adventure Backpack. Apparently there's ways to use this to expand your inventory. I've never used it. I never even like knew it could do that, but I saw somebody that had like a whole extended inventory, like maybe 4 more rows because of the backpack. So that looks like it's envy. Yeah, it looks like an envy recipe. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. And it looks like a bajillion of them, so I don't even know which one is good or which one that I want. Or even if there's a difference and maybe they just look different. But we're going to be looking into that when we can get the first backpack made, which is a little bit. Okay, but enough procrastinating. I'm going to go to the Nether now, which is not going to be fun. Alright, so these bone pillars are what we're looking for over here. That's a little bit dangerous. Oh my god. A little bit dangerous to get over there, but we're going to have to do it. I hate this place. It's so bad in this pack. Alright, I don't know how I'm gonna get over there. Let's just dig into the walls, I guess, and I'll play it safe. Guys, this is the worst thing I've ever done. There's a queen ghast? I didn't even know this existed. Oh my god, it died. Okay. Oh, it spawned so many, like, homing ghast. This is ridiculous. Alright, well, I live that. And looks like it dropped a bunch of stuff. Why am I dying? We for real? Alright, well, I guess I got a gas spawning. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Yeah, we're getting as many bones as we can. I want to be good on this for quite a while. So these kind of like just cutting down a big tree. Just takes a little bit of time because it's very slow going. Yeah, these are super valuable because this is 12 bone each, 12 bone meal each. These are 8. It's 24. So I'll cut one more of these down and I'll be good for quite a while on bones. I didn't even notice this right next to where I was. Nether gardens. I needed these for the healing axe. So I think all I'm missing then is desert gardens. I'll still finish the cooking for blockhead stuff because I never noticed it was in the pack before. It's pretty cheap, and you get extra hearts by eating a lot of different foods. So we're going to still do it, but this actually speeds me up quite a bit. Oh my god, the dogs. Right, let's keep going on our tool upgrades. I went and got a bunch of stuff. I got distracted, but we can upgrade our tools now. So let's take this over here. And we're going to need a lot more bronze for this. We're going to keep going with the bronze. I think it's a pretty good strategy. So that is 16 bronze. Wait, is it? Yeah, no, it is. And we can make both of these patterns. This is going to feel so good. It's going to save me so much time having all this stuff now. Okay. Now, the question is, what do I make the rest of the tool out of? What did I do for this one? Netherrack. I mean, sure, we can just do it. And then you can replace the parts as needed. It's really not a huge commitment, honestly. Yeah, that sounds true. I don't mind that at all. So yeah, we're just going to do Netherrack. I need a tough binding. Two of these, and then like a lot of these. Let's see how many. Okay, just 2. Alright, it's going to feel really good to have these upgraded tools. So I'm going to finish these up. And then, what am I going to do next? Not sure. Let's think about it. Alright, decide what I want to do. Now that I have better tools, first off, we can chop these trees down easier. So let's take a look at that. So nice. So good. So we effectively have a good supply of wood that is efficient in terms of time and like the labor that I'm putting in. So we can do all that now. Secondly, I want to expand our base. So let's work in like a little bit of a staging area for the trees. I just want a flat spot where I can go in a straight line and chop down all those big trees. So I'm not sure how many blocks to space them out if I have to at all. Let's just try to, let's just try to put a lot of the saplings in a straight line and just see if they grow. So this will be like over here, I guess. Alright, and we'll see if this works. I don't know if it will or not. There's like a chance that the saplings need to be spaced out or they're not going to grow correctly, but we'll just see what happens. There's a chance that it makes one mega tree, and I would really enjoy that, so I will see what that does. It shouldn't take too long. These trees surprisingly grow quickly despite their size. And then over here, so I'm going to clear out pretty much all of this. I like this idea of like a little ledge to the base where there's kind of some verticality where we go down over here. But we're going to raise this up and we're going to make a new like little wing to the base, knock this out, and have a higher leveled area over here that is going to have all my cooking stuff in it. So let me dig, and we'll be back when we have something cool. And this is replaceable. I can just go move that anywhere. I'm going to pick up the rest of my gardens. I'm doing really good on all these gardens, so I have them all in the chest over here. We go take a look at how many we have real quick. I think I'm only missing the desert garden. I didn't do like a super in-depth count of which ones I did and didn't have, but we need a little bit more of these two, so we can replant. We need more of the mushroom gardens. Yeah, let's go plant these over here, just so they're a little bit out of sight. Because I'm tired of having them just all over my base. Okay, we'll just plant it like this. And eventually those will grow. Kind of just forget about it for a bit, and then you'll come back to it later, and you'll be ready for the healing axe. And then we're going to move this rubber wood wall as well. Super easy to put it back, but just for now, we're going to put something else over here. Alright, it's not quite done yet. I don't know what I'm going to use for the walls. I really have no idea. But we'll use these different spruce planks just to change it up a bit. I don't know if I like them, but I'll get used to it, whatever. And I move the roof up, move the ceiling up a little bit. The smelter is going to go up a little bit more. It's going to break in the next floor, which I think is kind of cool. I also recently found a source of infinite bricks for the most part. There's a roguelike dungeon pretty close to my base, and it just like spawned a massive like amount of bricks, so I've been taking them. Maybe we could use some as like a different contrasting block. I don't really know. I'm colorblind, so I'm trying to make my best with what I got. What's next? What's next? We're going to go ahead and make our cooking for blockhead stuff now. So we're going to start this quest. First up, we got one of the kitchen floors. So this helps you actually make a multi-block out of your kitchen. So this will sort of connect it all together. It's kind of just like connecting blocks. Now, I didn't read this whole thing. Maybe I should have, but we're just going to build all this stuff, honestly. And this needs a lot of stone plates and a lot of wood planks. What are these? Stone dust in the compressor. Okay, we probably have stone dust. We have a little bit. Well, we'll start that. It's probably not going to be enough, but we'll start it. Okay, we're not using too much steam. We're getting a lot of bone meal now, too. This is going to be really good. We're going to be able to start getting any crops that we want for our food, which is going to be really nice. Okay, so for the wooden planks, how am I going to do these? Yeah, okay. That's the, yeah, the holy planks of Sengir. I remember that from, like, a long time ago. Alright, yeah, compressed wood. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, they do grow together. Look at that. Let's kind of chop them all together, though, is the question. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, yeah, we're good on wood for a little bit now. Are the saplings going to all come back? It looks like we got more than we lost, so that's kind of exactly what we're looking for. Alright, now next up is making a lot more coke ovens. That's not going to be right now. The excavator makes that easier as well. Okay, neat. So that's done. What is this? Oh, that's my rubber area. Okay. Let's just break a couple mortars. Let's break a mortar on wood. Maybe two. And we'll just make them all into planks, and then we'll have enough for a good while. So we're going to be putting the compressor to work for a bit. Let's make some more hoppers, too. Oh, I have them pinned. I don't have to look them up. Okay, we can do all that. Very soon, we need to make a whole lot of, like, barrels and stuff. Maybe we could do that right now, actually. But yeah, I want to make this, maybe even like this and this, a wall of barrels. And, because the bulk storage is going to get rough, because we're even going to have, like, a lot of, like, bronze, iron, all this stuff like this. It's going to be so much that you can't really reasonably store it in a chest, because I'm going to want, like, 30 stacks of each of them at any given time, just for the sake of stocking them. So yeah, it necessitates a barrel to store them. Or I guess a drawer is the more conventional wording. Alright, I'm going to make my hoppers, and I'm going to be happy about it. Alright, so looking ahead a little bit of the crafting recipes while this stuff cooks. Two things are a small problem. First off, we need to get a book and smelt it for some reason. I guess because it's literally like a cooking book, so you cook the book. So we will do that. And then the other thing that's a little bit difficult to get is for the cooking oven, you need black stained glass. And it's not impossible to do, but there's just a weird way to go about it. So we need to make a paintbrush, which takes 3 woven cotton. The good news is I've been farming cotton for like a couple days now. And we have quite a bit of it. So we'll just take a bunch of this. Let's make like a stack of string. And then take a bunch of cotton. And we'll just make as many as we can. 12, sure. Alright, I gotta keep going with that. We only used like a third of what we had maybe, and we got 12 of it. But of course we're gonna need more, because we're gonna be using it very quickly once we start making backpacks, because we want to extend the length of our trips to various places. Alright, paintbrush. Got that done. Now I got the ink sacs. Okay, so the way we're gonna do this... Where is my glass? So you can cut this into panes. It's inefficient right now, but it's okay. Then you do this. So roundabout way to get to that. The only other way to get this is to dye the glass black and then you put it in the cutting machine. Better recipe, can't do it right now, for obvious reasons. Okay, this has made good progress. And I'm getting more stone dust, so we can keep going. We'll make the cabinet second, I guess. Only these ones. This is just aesthetic. Okay, so we need a bunch of iron. We can do that. I just need that to be freed up, and then I can make the iron stuff. I did make the barrels, like I said. Okay, we certainly got to shut that off. I just want to get it stowed away so that I know that that's what I want to do. Yeah, we can't run all these machines at once. We'll actually stop that. I probably have enough of that for now. And if I don't, we can resume it later. But yeah, we can... Let me craft a bunch of these things up, and then we can start building our kitchen. Let's start putting this together. It's not going to be perfect, of course. We don't have everything made yet, but this is a good start. It's just kind of a grind to get the rest of it. So I don't know if I have to supply that with water. I probably do. So this lets me smelt. This lets me craft. And this is going to provide water. I might need to run a water line to it. If I do, it's alright. It's not the end of the world. And I need storage, actually. I forgot about this. So the fridge. Ooh, the tool rack's important too. Why is that pressure plates? But okay. That's annoying. So the tool rack is going to supply all the tools you need. I don't know how many I need. It says one, but I don't know if that's going to store all the tools that I need. Then the fridge. We can make 2 of these right now, probably. Oh, no, I'm a little bit low on iron plates. Hopefully you have enough steam to do a couple crafts of this. And then what else is necessary? Just cabinets and stuff. We can make this. Let's see what this looks like. Just a chest. So, I mean, let's start to throw stuff in here. So, I mean, the goal is just going to be to load that up with everything I could possibly do, and then it kind of does the thinking for you, and then you don't need to think about what kind of food you can make. It'll just tell you. So, yeah, I mean, there's already stuff here that I don't know, that I didn't know I could make. And it's going to help me, like, if I type, like, not eaten, it highlights stuff that's not been eaten, so, I mean, that's pretty awesome. I should even sort it by number of times eaten. Okay, I like this. So we're just going to expand on this, load it up with a ton of stuff, and start crafting food that should be better. I have a couple ideas in mind for food to make that is kind of easy to make. I remember the beef Wellingtons being not too bad at all. So we can do that. I'll try to figure out if I have to run a water line to the sink or not. It might say in the quest, but again, if I do, it's no big deal. Because we could also start making these water tanks for cheaper now, I believe. Let me take a look. I mean, if you want to use steel, it's cheaper, but we don't want to use steel for that purpose, so. I mean, we have pretty much all we need of all these items now, so The water tanks are not difficult anymore. Alright, so that's going to do it for today. I think we got some interesting stuff done. Kind of just a bunch of random things. I don't even remember what I did yesterday, but hopefully it came together in some kind of a cohesive way. I'm not really sure. Trying to solve the food problem is probably the biggest priority. It's kind of took over my priority list. It's sort of, this will save me time in a different way than actually progressing. I guess this is kind of progression. Not having to worry about never having food is progression in a way, so we're going to keep working on that. I like this mod a lot so far, even though I'm not completely done with it. And next time we're going to upgrade Steam, we're going to upgrade our food, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Next time, guys. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.